to be streaming, so doors for two. Honestly, smash or pass. Sugar, the beautiful. So the wonderful thing the one you do. Testing, 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 testing. Okay. Right click. I still see your shadows in my room tonight. Change windows. Rolex, go live.
done with school. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah.
Welcome. It's great to have you all here with us. You know, a special welcome also to our Power Homeschool families that are joining us for the first time being able to come into the Roger Billings Scholarship Program. So special welcome to you joining us. But today we're going to be learning about something really interesting. You know, for years and years, scientists have been trying to figure out this thing called perpetual motion machines and how to solve that. Well, tonight we're going to show you, how to do that. Or we're going to learn all about how to build them, and I'm excited. I'm very excited because, I think I need something like that. The other day I went to the gas station to fill up my car, and unfortunately not a hydrogen car, it's just gasoline. So first I went to the console and it said, please insert your credit card. So I put in my credit card, and then it said, thank you. Now please enter the ownership title of your car and 1 bar of gold bullion. So I think I'm going to need to borrow someone's perpetual motion machine to get home. So, all right, well, keep an eye out for a special appearance from R51 coming up, our favorite android. But first, it's time for me to turn it over to Dr. Joshua for the Acellus Gold Homeschool Best Practices. Here.
Well, it's wonderful to welcome all of our Acellus Academy families back to a new school year. I also want to welcome all of our families who are joining us for the first time. Today, we're kicking off a new segment to share ideas on how to homeschool effectively using Acellus Gold. And we want to hear from the students, but we also want to hear from the parents. And we sat down with one of our homeschool families that's been using Acellus for several years, and we asked them, what has been the biggest challenge for you, and how did you overcome it? Let's hear from the Habing family.
We are the Habing family, and we homeschool with Acellus Academy.
One of the challenges that we have in our family is staying focused on our studies. There's just so many distractions, and just staying in your seat is a challenge.
What we discovered is it's really easy to motivate our kids if we use the daily goals built into Acellus Gold. The system shows our kids what they need to accomplish that day. And as a parent, I can log in through the app and verify that they've completed the daily goal.
I don't think Ben realizes how much Dad can see on the Acellus app. One day he didn't get his math goal done. He was amazed that Dad knew.
I really like the high school version in Acellus Gold, and I like how my goals are set because I can get all of them done in the morning, and then I can do my other projects in the afternoon.
When you finish your goals for the day, then it unlocks the learning activities.
One of my most favorites is write a book where you get to write your own book. I'm writing a book about Beektober and PJ.
It's really fun to see how excited the kids are to get their goals accomplished so they can do the activities.
With 4 lively kids, I'm just so grateful for Acellus. It's made a huge difference for our homeschooling.
Aren't they amazing? Let's hear it for them. Well, coming up in a future episode, we're going to be sharing parent tips and suggestions on how to homeschool children that have special needs. If you have a story or expertise in that area, we would love to hear from you. If you can submit a nomination on the screen, we'd look forward to hearing your story. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, it's time for me to introduce the creator of Acellus, Dr. Roger Billings. You know, if knowledge is like gold in the bank, I kind of think he's like Fort Knox. That's just my own opinion. Please welcome Dr. Roger Billings.
it's somewhere. There's no gold left in Fort Knox.
That's not what Joseph meant. That's not what Joseph meant. This is when Fort Knox was,
I need to have an interview with him, don't I? Yeah. Well, it's an exciting new year in Acela School.
It is.
And Acela School is kind of a big name, isn't it? And we're off to a great start.
Okay, good. This is like a lot less.
Welcome. It's great to have you all here with us. I hope you're ready to go and you have a friend nearby. You know, it's good to have friends, and it's okay to split a snack with a friend. Just in case you're, not you guys, but at home. That's okay as long as the snack is not a single atom. If the snack's a single atom, I would not recommend splitting it with a friend. The results could be explosive. So. Well, it's time to turn it over to one of our best friends. It's Dr. John with the Technology Spotlight.
Well, can you imagine trying to eat berries without a sense of touch? We don't even hardly think about it very much, but we have amazing sense of touch when we pick something up. When our
The donuts on the burritos.
Now, when you're looking for mods to download to spice up your Minecraft experience, you'll most likely go to a website like CurseForge. Now, when you go to curseforge.com and press Minecraft, you'll most likely download some of these well-known mods that are on the homepage. Now, I want an even more authentic modded Minecraft experience, so I'm gonna be going where no man has ever gone before. Page 500 of CurseForge. I think it's kind of a rule that everyone knows that you should never go to like the later pages of Google results because it'll just give you a bunch of malware and other stuff you definitely don't want. Now, I'm pretty sure the same thing probably applies to CurseForge. I'm also going to be installing some of these mods into a carefully crafted mod pack. It's gonna be an interesting experience, I can already tell. Alright, so here we are on the CurseForge homepage. We have mods such as Just Enough Items, Mouse tweaks, controlling, stuff that a lot of people have downloaded. Hundreds of millions of people have downloaded these mods. I'll be sorting my total downloads and going to page 500. Yes, this is gonna just end badly. Oh my god, this is the most sketchy thing I've ever seen. Why is it just a stretched image of the WhatsApp logo? Alright. I've just scrolled a few pages and already I've found the Zap mod. Every received chat message plays the WhatsApp whistle sound. This is my magnum opus. McDonald's mod that adds food from McDonald's restaurant. I see. Dude, these mod descriptions are like as vague as they possibly could be. Like, what the heck is this? Just a bit more enchantments. Adds a few more enchantments. Like, what? What exactly does it add? This mod adds a new portal in the ancient city and an RPG. How are those two related in like any way? The shadows at Freddy's. What is this thumbnail? I can already tell this is the best mod ever. Anti-bat. Disable annoying and useless bats. I like how the description is so aggressive. I mean, what even is the purpose of bats, to be honest? I can actually understand this one. Like, do bats have any sort of use in the game whatsoever? Extra foods. I love this icon. Look how pixelated it is. It's not even pixelated. It's like blurry. I don't... How do you even manage to do that? What is the point of this? This Minecraft mod instantly eliminates mobs upon their spawn. What? These mods... Okay, these mods are just too 200 IQ for me to understand, I swear. Immobile explosion. If you stop moving, your head explodes. Yes, I'll definitely have to add this into my mod pack. Lechonks everywhere. What the fuck is a Lechonk? It adds to Lechonks that find stuff for you. What is this image? I'm not even gonna question it. It's sussy funny. It adds Amogus related things. And donuts. Bro, these... what? This is such a fever dream. Like, what am I witnessing? No XP. Touch XP equals die. This guy is straightforward. You can instantly tell what this mod is about, unlike like 90% of these other mods. Definitely gonna add this. The funny. A very explosive way to make Minecraft funny. And the first thing I see in the thumbnail is an Among Us head, of course. Pedestrians, an Australian road mod. I like how they felt the need to specify that the mod is Australian. My own cheese. A mod which has some cheese. Yes, just add nugget food and mob. What? Tortoise meteor. Adds a tortoise meteor with commands. Why did they add such specific features? Like, how do you even come up with this? Alright, so I started up the game and already I see whatever this is. Not exactly sure what this is supposed to resemble. You know, I'm kind of worried that something in here is gonna, like, break the YouTube community guidelines and get me striked. One of these mods is definitely going to have something that's gonna break the community guidelines. I wouldn't even be surprised. Okay, guys, place your bets now. How far into the game do you think we'll get before it's just impossible to progress? I mean, the goal is to beat the game, but I have a feeling that's not gonna happen. But I might be wrong. We might beat the game. I'm not sure, honestly. Okay, what is going on? Help! What is going on? Please. What the heck is this? What is this supposed to be? What? Why do I hear vine booms? Dude, send help. Why am I exploding? There's TNT minecarts. Oh no. I have a sponge in my inventory. Help! What is this? Dude, can I even outrun the TNT? What the heck am I supposed to do? What is this? Is that one emoji? What the heck are these? What? Dude, this is so much worse than I could have possibly imagined.
Fingers feel it, we can tell not only if it's there, but about how stiff it is, and the texture, and a lot of information. Just by our fingers or holding something in our hands. And that's actually something that's really amazing that robots really don't have. Until today. Some researchers at the Facebook AI lab, working with Carnegie Mellon University, have been working on what they call reskin. Of course, Facebook changed their name, right? Did you hear about that? Now instead of Facebook, the company's Meta. And I was thinking, what's the meta with Facebook? No? What's the meta? But anyway, either name, same place. They've been working on this new skin for robots so they can have more of a sense of touch. So, of course, they had to do the berry test. Let's try the berry test. So one side has the sensor and one side doesn't. And You can see how with the skin they were able to detect the berry there, even though it's really soft. It looks like a blueberry. And without the sensor, the robot just couldn't tell until it was too late. We had a mess. And so that is a really good example of how we could use this skin. But let's take a closer look about how this works and why it's so neat, because there are a lot of neat ideas in it. If you look at this diagram, you can see on the top, it's just a rubber material with little pieces of magnetic particles in it. And then on the bottom is the actual electronics. And they have magnetometer sensors that detect the field. And you know, that sounds like something out of X-Men, doesn't it? But a magnetometer is actually a sensor that detects magnetic fields or changes in fields. So actually a compass is a form of magnetometer. And they have these sensors that detect any changes in the magnetic field. And then as that rubber material deforms, the magnetic particles move and it changes the field just a little bit. And they have multiple sensors that can detect that change. And then they use a machine learning algorithm to be able to process that data and determine what that means, what kind of movement was in that pad and what kind of thing it's touching. So let's look at some of the other examples of how this might be used. One idea is that we could actually have a pad that robots could tell when they were touching something, or you know, smart sleeve, right? Something like that. But it's really hard to train robots, especially with machine learning, if there's no feedback. And so one example is you could have this material on something that the robot's interacting with, and when it set something down or it touched that surface, they would have data that could go right back to the robot's machine learning algorithm to teach it exactly where it touched and how it could improve that. You know, another possibility might be smart shoes. You could learn a lot about how somebody walks and what they're walking on if you had smart shoes. Well, what if we had smart shoes for dogs? No, they actually tried that. So here we are. You can see the dog with its smart shoes. Oh, it's a cute dog, isn't it? But it's really neat how much data you can collect in the wild just with a smart tactile sensor like this. And there are a lot of applications because it's really, really affordable. They estimate that if you were to buy 100 of these sensors, each one would cost about $6. So you could actually have a lot of them pretty affordably. And then they are supposed to be good for at least 50,000 interactions. So that's relatively durable in this market. And then it's really easy to replace that rubber padding on the top. You can pull it off, put another one on, calibrate it really quick, and then you're ready to go. So it's going to open up a lot of opportunities that just weren't possible before. You know, we could have robot hands, of course, that would be able to sense when they're touching something. We could also have tactile gloves where you put the glove on and then you can interact with something and it records how much pressure there is and what you're touching and things like that. There are a lot of neat applications in the virtual world, you know, where that might be really useful. So there are a lot of applications that they're exploring with this. And who knows, maybe someday we will have robots that could eat berries if they could eat berries. Anyway, and that's all the tech we have the time for.
All right, now it's time for Breakthrough Moments in Science with Tobias.
You know, sometimes we get challenges thrown our way, okay, where we're asked by life to do things we just don't really feel like we were meant to do, okay? Like, example, you know, I'll come home and my girls will be like, Dad, sing a song. Sing a song? Yeah, sing Frozen. Frozen? Me? Wait, me sing Frozen? Yeah. So then, you know, what do? You got to deliver, you know.
Of our old friends, you know, we keep talking.
Welcome. It's great to have you all here with us. I hope you're ready to go and you have a friend nearby. You know, it's good to have friends, and it's okay to split a snack with a friend. Just in case you're, not you guys, but at home. But that's okay as long as the snack is not a single atom. If the snack's a single atom, I would not recommend splitting it with a friend. The results could be explosive. So. Well, it's time to turn it over to one of our best friends. It's Dr. John with the Technology Spotlight.
Well, can you imagine trying to eat berries without a sense of touch? We don't even hardly think about it very much, but we have amazing sense of touch when we pick something up. When our fingers feel it, we can tell not only if it's there, but about how stiff it is and the texture and a lot of information just by our fingers or holding something in our hands. And that's actually something that's really amazing that robots really don't have until today. Some researchers at the Facebook AI lab working with Carnegie Mellon University have been working on what they call reskin. Of course, Facebook changed their name, right? Did you hear about that? Now instead of Facebook, the company's Meta. And I was thinking, what's the meta with Facebook? No? What's the meta? But anyway, either name, same place. They've been working on this new skin for robots so they can have more of a sense of touch. So, of course, they had to do the berry test. Let's try the berry test. So one side has the sensor and one side doesn't. And you can see how with the skin they were able to detect the berry there, even though it's really soft. It looks like a blueberry. And without the sensor, the robot just couldn't tell until it was too late. And we had a mess. And so that is a really good example of how we could use this skin. But let's take a closer look about how this works and why it's so neat, because there are a lot of neat ideas in it. If you look at this diagram, you can see on the top, it's just a rubber material with little pieces of magnetic particles in it. And then on the bottom is the actual electronics. And they have magnetometer sensors that detect the field. And you know, that sounds like something out of X-Men, doesn't it? But a magnetometer is actually a sensor that detects magnetic fields or changes in fields. So actually a compass is a form of magnetometer. And they have these sensors that detect any changes in the magnetic field. And then as that rubber material deforms, the magnetic particles move and it changes the field just a little bit. And they have multiple sensors that can detect that change. And then they use a machine learning algorithm to be able to process that data and determine what that means, what kind of movement was in that pad and what kind of thing it's touching. So let's look at some of the other examples of how this might be used. One idea is that we could actually have a pad that robots could tell when they were touching something, or you know, smart sleeve, right? Something like that. But it's really hard to train robots, especially with machine learning, if there's no feedback. And so one example is you could have this material on something that the robot's interacting with, and when it set something down or it touched that surface, they would have data that could go right back to the robot's machine learning algorithm to teach it exactly where it touched and how it could improve that. You know, another possibility might be smart shoes. You could learn a lot about how somebody walks and what they're walking on if you had smart shoes. Well, what if we had smart shoes for dogs? No, they actually tried that. So here we are. You can see the dog with its smart shoes. Oh, it's a cute dog, isn't it? But it's really neat how much data you can collect in the wild just with a smart tactile sensor like this. And there are a lot of applications because it's really, really affordable. They estimate that if you were to buy 100 of these sensors, each one would cost about $6. So you could actually have a lot of them pretty affordably. And then they are supposed to be good for at least 50,000 interactions. So that's relatively durable in this market. And then it's really easy to replace that rubber padding on the top. You can pull it off, put another one on, calibrate it really quick, and then you're ready to go. So it's going to open up a lot of opportunities that just weren't possible before. You know, we could have robot hands, of course, that would be able to sense when they're touching something. We could also have tactile gloves where you put the glove on and then you can interact with something and it records how much pressure there is and what you're touching and things like that. There are a lot of neat applications in the virtual world, you know, where that might be really useful. So there are a lot of applications that they're exploring with this. And who knows, maybe someday we will have robots that could eat berries if they could eat berries. Anyway, and that's all the tech we have the time for.
All right, now it's time for Breakthrough Moments in Science with Tobias.
You know, sometimes we get challenges thrown our way, okay, where we're asked by life to do things we just don't really feel like we were meant to do, okay? Like, example, you know, I'll come home and my girls will be like, Dad, sing a song. Sing a song? Yeah, sing Frozen. Frozen? Me? Wait, me sing Frozen? Yeah. So then, you know, what do? You got to deliver, you know? So then you just do what any good dad would do. You sing Frozen, like Goofy, you know? Snow glows white on the mountain tonight.
Mac the cat and Sario.
Not a footprint to be seen. Okay. Anyway, real challenges though. Okay. That was for the girls. Hi. Okay. But when we have things where, okay, there's a need identified or a desire that somebody, you know, you've been asked to deliver something, okay? When you are needing to do the impossible or what no one has ever done before, then the science can open up a way many times. And often it's you're carrying the need in your head and then you learn about some new technology, you learn about some new discovery and it clicks and you realize, wait, I could use this for the need. And so that is one of the incredible moments of science that we're going to talk about tonight. And I'm going to reopen my notes because that's what I do. I just talk when it gets awkward. You just switch to Goofy. Okay. Hope I never go to court. Okay. So what we're going to talk about, something really cool, and that is this incredible discovery that had been made, okay, in the 1800s. Now, at this time, remember, if you were going to have a light at nighttime, you know, you could have a candle, but the main way was gas lights. You had these lights where you would burn gas, and you could have light at night, and you could actually get it pretty bright. And if you needed more light, you could have more of these lanterns, and that was kind of the way to do it. Now, it wasn't super bright, but it was a lot better than candles, and it was pretty efficient compared to other ways that you could try to make light. Well, a gentleman named Goldsworthy Gurney made a very interesting discovery. He was messing around with this burner where he'd actually blow certain kinds of gas together through a flame, and he was trying hydrogen and oxygen. So it was this mixture flame of burning hydrogen and oxygen, and they actually call it now oxyhydrogen. And he found something very interesting. It didn't make a lot of light, like a candle or something, but it made a ton of heat. It was extremely hot. And so he started experimenting with different substances, applying this intense heat. And many different substances reacted in interesting ways that he had never seen before. But one of the moments that was like amazing was when he applied this oxyhydrogen heat to calcium oxide, or also called burnt lime. It was a kind of lime, and you can get lime from things like limestone and other places. But it was this stone, and he applied this intense heat to it, and it gave off this incredible amount of light, so much that he had to look away because it was so bright. And
this was an amazing discovery. And it started to make the rounds around Europe. Michael Faraday, who gave amazing lectures and science experiment demonstrations, it started to include this new phenomena of making this bright light, okay? And so that's where our story begins, because a gentleman named Thomas Drummond was at one of these lectures of Michael Faraday, and Michael Faraday showed this demonstration. And when Thomas Drummond saw this, and saw this bright light, brighter than he had ever seen anyone make a light before, it's like the sun in this dark room to him, he all of a sudden thought, whoa, what if I made a light? What if I learned how to make that, and I invented a lamp that had this chemical magic going on for my surveying? He was a surveyor, and for long distance
Dancer said,
surveying,
sorry I took so long.
to be as accurate as possible. So he thought if we surveyed at night using these bright lights, we could actually get very accurate measurements and know exactly where we were measuring to. So he did a test, and it was actually in 1835 he had his lamp ready. It was
I was getting heavily lectured.
in 1835, and he did his test in Scotland, and people told him later that we could see your light from our town, and they happened to be in a town 67 miles away, and they could see them.
I should have got lost in it.
Welcome. It's great to have you all here with us. I hope you're ready to go and you have a friend nearby. You know, it's good to have friends, and it's okay to split a snack with a friend. Just in case you're not you guys, but at home. That's okay as long as the snack is not a single atom. If the snack's a single atom, I would not recommend splitting it with a friend. The results could be explosive. Well, it's time to turn it over to one of our best friends. It's Dr. John with the Technology Spotlight.
Well, can you imagine trying to eat berries without a sense of touch? We don't even hardly think about it very much, but we have an amazing sense of touch. Can you pick something? When our fingers feel it, we can tell not only if it's there, but about how stiff it is, and the texture, and a lot of information just by our fingers holding something like that. That's actually something really amazing that robots really don't have. Today, some researchers at the Facebook AI lab, working with Carnegie Mellon University, have been working on what they call reskin. Of course, Facebook changed their name, right? You heard about that? Now instead of Facebook, the company's Meta. And I was thinking, what's the meta with Facebook? You know? What's the meta? But anyway, either name, same place. They've been working on this new skin for robots so they can have more of a sense of touch. So, of course, they had to do the berry test. Let's try the berry test. So one side has the sensor and one side doesn't. can see how with the skin they were able to detect the berry there, even though it's really soft. It looks like a blueberry. And without the sensor, the robot just couldn't tell until it was too
There we
late.
go.
We had a mess. And so that is a really good
Because I
example.
can barely hear you. You need to like put you super up because of the people
Why
party.
it's so neat, because there are a lot of neat ideas in it. If you look at this diagram, you can see on the top, it's just a rubber material with little pieces of magnetic particles in it. And then on the bottom is the actual electronics. And they have magnetometer sensors that detect the field. And you know, that sounds like something out of X-Men, doesn't it? But a magnetometer is actually a sensor that detects magnetic fields or changes in fields. So actually a compass is a form of magnetometer. And they have these sensors that detect any changes in the magnetic field. And then as that rubber material deforms, the magnetic particles move and it changes the field just a little bit. And they have multiple sensors that can detect that change. And then they use a machine learning algorithm to be able to process that data and determine what that means, what kind of movement was in that pad, and what kind of thing it's touching. So let's look at some of the other examples of how this might be used. One idea is that we could actually have a pad that robots could tell when they were touching something, or you know, smart sleep, right? Something like that. But it's really hard to train robots, especially with machine learning, because there's no context. And so one example is you could have this material on something that robots interacting with, and when it set something down or touched that surface, they would have data that could go right back to the robot's machine learning algorithm to teach it exactly where it touched and how it could improve that. Another possibility might be smart shoes. You could learn a lot about how somebody walks.
Trying to beat doors.
If you had smart shoes, what if we had smart shoes for dogs?
So, no, I don't want to do combat training right now. I found the key.
And now it's time for Roger Billings.
Found the key.
That's my limelight part.
Woo! That was good. Edison would love.
Are you sure it's 17?
Yeah.
His light bulbs do run out though sometimes. So today we're going to talk about something amazing, extremely amazing. It's fireflies. And I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I can hardly wait to get started. So I use some safety glasses. Excellent. Can we get a close-up on that? Fireflies. What if we could figure out how they work?
That'd be awesome. You can teach us.
Yes, I brought some science equipment. This happens to be a flask. And this happens to be a piece of wood. Okay, wood and flask. I'm going to see if I can get a firefly.
We're dead.
Okay, you ready? Okay. And everything up right. Ignition. we're going to add a little bit of heat to this piece of wood. You can see. Looks like it's burning.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's just glowing. Can you see that that's just glowing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now watch this on close-up. Ready? Are you ready? Here we go. In the beak. Do you see that?
I did.
Well, that kind of did it out, didn't it?
It's the beginning of a firefly.
This is an emergency. Dr. Sanchez, where are you? We just did it out. Okay. Can we do another take? Oh, we're live.
No.
We're live. Okay.
We are live.
So you see, the reason that didn't work is because making a firefly is not easy. And that's what we're going to have to learn. I had this little piece of wood, and it was burning, put it out, and it was just what we call a glowing ember. And then I put the glowing ember into this flask full of oxygen. Only it's not full of oxygen. The glass is full of nothing. It's got a little bit of oxygen in there, a little less 20%, but it's mainly nitrogen, and as you see, that didn't work out so good. So now I'm off camera. I'm going to take just a minute here. Thank you very much. Oxygen. I've got a little can of oxygen that is not open.
Can I look at your beaker for a minute?
Can you look at it?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I want to see it.
Okay, in a minute. Right now, I'm in the process of filling my little flask full of oxygen. It's a bottle of oxygen. Now, we're going to rewind. Get back to the safety glasses, please. Back to the safety glasses, please. Back. Thank you. Now we ignite this wood. Starting to burn. We're going to put the flame out. Now all we have is a glowing ember. It's out.
You still alive?
Firefly.
That's awesome.
What do you think?
Awesome. Is that how fireflies do it, with oxygen and
I made a big firefly. Now it's your turn to make a little firefly.
Okay, give me some special juice stuff. What's
Okay.
that?
Oh, did someone else join the VC? Because I swear I heard a different voice.
I need
What are you
some
going to do with this
tools.
stuff? Well, why don't you smell it?
You know what, that smells very nice. It's
So I'm
stinky,
just-
by the way, if anybody wants to know.
That is called rotten egg gas.
You're such a tease. I want to see the beaker, not the
Hydrogen
flask.
sulfide, to be specific.
And that's, I'm not going there.
I'm making a firefly, she's making a stick. We are a great team.
Mine
All
will be
right.
pretty though.
But we learned something
funny.
from this experiment.
It really does stink.
Keep it over there. Okay. What we learned is that when you have nothing but
About
a
it there.
number to start with, if you put it in oxygen, it gets bright, it burns.
Oh, now Kira's here.
burns back
Thank
into
you.
flames.
Hello.
That's what we're going to find out, because that is the secret of firefly. That's why we call it firefly.
I love fireflies, like fire.
We're just playing the door.
I'd like to show us a picture of a firefly.
You
Can
know
you
what?
see this little critter?
I
Here's
was
a
busy
little
doing
insect,
research
and
on
as you look
some
back,
Minecraft
he's
stuff.
got an Edison-like
I
bulb.
found
Or so it
out
looks.
that
But it's actually an organ that
there is a way
produces light. Let's look at
to
another
join
picture.
other people's servers
Here's another one.
on
Beautiful
Xbox.
insects, they can fly, and they have the ability to make these little lights. It is amazing.
Yeah, which will be
maybe
quite
even
nice
more
if you
amazing is
since
why
you
they
like
do it. Let's
since
look at
that's your main console.
Ah,
So,
so
uh,
bright. It's lighting up your hand. Or actually,
And technically we could do that
So
right
how
now.
do they do it?
I have
how can they do that?
But
And why do they do it? Well, according to science, which is a pretty good source, they do it to
I
attract
switch my computer.
friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, they do. And one study that I read said that when firefly ladies are looking at firefly guys, how fast the guys blink is what
Roblox
girls
game.
get.
Supposed to be a scary game.
That's what it said.
And the goal is to get through 100 doors without dying.
But it is really interesting that
It's
they
not
are
that
allowed
easy
to make
because there's monsters that.
And in
This
that
is
regard,
pink.
I think we should study it. We made light by
He's
burning.
in the VC with me, and I also
Even though
have
it was just
Quentin
going, once
in
it
the
was in
VC
pure
with me.
oxygen, it burst back into flame. Now,
He's
it
talking
turns
about
out
Minecraft.
that fire is hot, and the way that fireflies.
Hold on, I'm also gonna fucking cat with this
is
server.
a cold chemical reaction. It doesn't fly. And if it did, they would never have enough energy to put out that light. They barely have the energy to make but they
Real
are
life
burning something. And the something they're burning is an element, compound.
That's the same
called
DNS.
This compound is made out of oxygen, hydrogen, of course, carbon. It has some sulfur in it, and nitrogen. So it's just ordinary stuff, like water and air. But somehow, that chemical is able to create light.
No, it's different. Okay.
And it creates light through a chemical reaction with oxygen. And I'd like to talk about that a little bit. We've talked about many ways of making light, like LEDs and like
So I'm gonna have to make
lasers
a
that are
text
stimulated
document.
emissions of coherent light, etc. We talk about how they work by exciting electrons that are going around atoms. Electrons are regular charges that are shooting around. And if you put more energy into an atom, like heating it, like putting electricity or high voltage into it, radio frequency energy into it, the electron absorbs energy and moves out into a bigger orbit, which is a higher energy orbit. Then, when the electron falls
there's a
back
candle.
to its normal state, its normal orbit, it gives off
Do you
a
want
photon
it?
of light. And that's how we get neon lights.
Wait, do you want me to light it? Oh, a battery. Wow. Do you need the lighter to light the candle? Pink, are you still there?
No. Let's see if there's a way to do this on PlayStation.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, that's one way to do it.
Hello? Hello?
We're here. You know, I'm gonna try and speed in Java.
We get
Haven't
LEDs,
done
it's
that.
how we
Yeah,
get fireflies.
I've done any actual
And it's
speed
an
run.
interesting thing to understand. So this chemical that is made by the firefly has this property of being able to do a chemiluminescent reaction. Chemiluminescent means that it's a reaction where light is given off. And the way it does it's very fascinating. Oxygen combines with this special molecule and replaces nitrogen. So there is a bond there between this little funny molecule of nitrogen, and oxygen replaces the nitrogen, and when it does, the oxygen is excited, so, which means the electrons are going in a bigger orbit, and then after milliseconds, they decay back down to the normal orbit, and that's when they give off the light. So it's really the oxygen atoms that are making the light.
To chase the hard times away, there'd be no want or pain. But if there's never any darkness,
Oh, hi, Emerald.
Hello.
never see the stars.
Is it just you for right now? Well, I know Dancer and Phoebe is here, but are they here right now? Okay, there's Baby.
In the palm of your hand, wishes were fireflies. Your street lamps were bright bulbs. They dance in their glow. But guideposts and street lamps
All
are
this.
different. And they'd all show the way. There'd be no one.
I don't know. If wishes were fireflies, each firefly's a miracle.
Or
Every shooting star a sign to remind us in the darkest night we're not on darkness. You never see the starlight if they're never long nights.
Here's my rose.
You never see
Riding on the
the
sun.
fireflies before never realize how precious is the light in the palm of your hand. If wishes were fireflies.
Yeah, boys. Not too bad for some chair players. You imagine? I got you, baby. Floor or no? As with floors provide better protection against insects, moisture, and dirt, making them more comfortable for sleeping. However, they can be heavier and more challenging to clean. Floorless tents are lighter, more versatile, and easier to set up on rough terrain, but offer less protection from pests and elements. As you can see,
This isn't a texture pack right now. Oh my gosh, that was
What? Why is it like every time I come in here, Dancer's not here? Or I know she is, but I can't. She's not speaking at all. That's what I mean.
Need some work.
Oh, that's why. I had continuous crafting on this. One time a mod killed me.
These are all my testbed assets that I made.
You go up this way. Snapways towards death and Myth's volcano. I don't want to be in Myth's volcano.
There we go.
Wait, Myth has a volcano?
Don't get me wrong, Myth's volcano's nice, but I don't. It's a volcano.
Where are you playing? You?
Oh, it's the armadillo! I didn't know he spawned to this biome!
Well, they do!
That's cool.
Dancer said, Hello.
On.
There,
Do what?
there she is.
Oh.
There she is, see?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You.
I just totally love one-shotting pigs and sheep with an axe. Alright, which rainbow stove is this? First things first, I need to find a village.
Just talking to my parents. And pretty much they are getting mad at me because I haven't asked you, Q, to tune into my streams. The guy that took me to prom.
Cause you haven't asked me to join your stream.
Yep.
Well, I have my reasons why.
Yeah, because you're busy. And I tried telling them, and they're like, no. You haven't even asked him. Because, like,
No,
they're
I would
really
go.
Because I've been trying to become an affiliate and I didn't know how to at first, and then when I actually looked it up, oh, I have to have 3 concurrent viewers. And now it's like, oh, well, you play so much on the game and you're not even streaming it, and yeah. Honestly, all you're doing is taking advantage of me and your mother.
You're not wrong. But thing is, it's not like I can continuously keep watching you.
Yeah, that's why I've been doing very short streams. That max would be 30 minutes.
What mod pack are you playing, Q?
Yeah, streaming's hard. You either start from the ground zero, or you join a company to get you viewers instantaneously. Which I would say might be good for you, but in fact, there are also classes you can take to also do that. Like, there's an actual college class for streaming.
That's the college you go to?
I believe so. I think ABC has. I believe ABC has it. Let me look.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam.
I mean, even if it doesn't have it, there are plenty of colleges and stuff out there, and
Just do online, yeah.
no, well, no, like they teach you how they like they teach you how to like keep viewers in. Like there's also like if you're wanting to do this as a business, you actively have to pour in your own money over time to help build and make your stuff look good. I
Yeah.
would say you have to change your name as well because, for one, I don't think anybody's gonna call you Twitch Queen because there's no way. Yeah, I would say for that they tell you to think of something that is that that will stay in everybody's mind pretty easily. That's not too long. Kind of like uh uh and it's like unique only to you. Like what makes you different than everybody else.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Okay, so it would be looking here. So I think it would be communication studies. That's think and computer applications. Might be this one. Search. Oh, that's not it.
Oh. How dare you? Well, now you can sprint and stuff. What are you playing?
Here's one that would actually really help you out. Animation, interactive, technology, video graphics, and special effects. That that would actively help you, mainly because if you're going for streaming, you would also want to go for YouTube as well, as in uploading videos to YouTube, and knowing how to do that will help you. And in fact, there's also jobs where you could edit other people's videos. And granted, I know you have a great mindset. You would love to probably create lots of neat little stuff.
Yeah. Is that at ABC?
Yeah, it's at ABC. I'm reading it off right here. There's also a photographer and film, video technology technician, and assistant. They literally have taking pictures as a thing. Yeah. There's visual performing arts. There's lots of stuff here that line up with all the stuff you like to do. And so So I'm actually gonna stream this screen. Windows. Also, I should change my stream quality. Just like 1080. Okay. That would be so it would. Okay, this one's on security. That's not it. Oh shit. They have dancing. Believe it or not. Digital media. Here it is. I think this is it. Yep, right here.
I think that first class you talked about would probably be the most beneficial for me.
Oh, this one right here, the animation, interactive technology, video graphics, and special effects.
Yes.
So I think it would be. It's all part of this one right here. So. So. Trying to look just at the other one. Well, here's the thing. All this stuff leads into other stuff. Like, if you really want to, you can go straight into computer science.
Computer
Which
science.
also, yeah, which would probably interest you a lot, believe it or not. Like, the more you
Really?
learn how to do, yeah, the more you learn, because all this stuff deals with computers, and I believe the more you understand computers, it'll
Help a lot.
increase your knowledge just a lot. Like I would say, uh, like, like, uh, and this stuff can get you into some really good jobs. You could be working at the same place that I want to be working at in the aerospace, but for like a completely different reason. You could be over at Edwards. They're hiring just people who know how to do computers. They're not hard to learn, and all you would be doing is just going around fixing, and then you could be making. And another thing is, while you're taking these classes, you could get a job at the school, just like, I don't know, you could just tutor people, and a lot of times you could just talk about, I don't know, stuff. They also have really cheap food there. Uh, but yeah, I would really consider. I would have you. You should really consider looking into this digital media. So it's right here. Did so the so there's digital media, just video design and production. Uh, Here I could just I can these are links, right? Yep, these are. I could just send you over the link to look at. This, where are you at? There you are. Just take a look at that link. This is so those are all the degrees and certificates that you can get, uh the ones at the bottom that say video design and production certificate in double A, or your associates. I mean, that's what would help you for if you're doing streaming. Also there are jobs for that as well. Like I believe what's her name? Joaquin's daughter did this program,
Sophia?
I think. No, not Sophia.
Adriana?
The Adriana. I think she took this program because she said she was doing photography. And if I remember correctly, she got her master's and transferred.
I'm just pinning it so I can always have it.
Yep. So yeah, you should look into this. And
Right.
I think that would be good for me.
it would. And another thing is, if you when you go up to when you go to college, you sign up for financial aid. They literally give you money to do school. That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's like you're literally getting paid to do the things you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just yeah, to take a look. And
I
if
will.
you have any questions, just you can let me or my mom know. I could, because we mm, we we know how we know where to go. We know what we know all about the school, and 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 for one, I could easily take some of these classes with you. It wouldn't hurt me.
Yeah, but doesn't it cost a lot for classes?
What for
No,
college?
no,
Hello?
no. Some of them,
Yeah.
no. $30.
Oh wow. $30? It's crazy.
Yeah, and when you're on your financial aid, they take the money from your financial aid and subtract it from your payment. So whenever they disperse your money, they automatically give you all your money minus the cut from the classes that you've taken.
And if I was gonna do that, like that, is it in person or online?
Oh, the disbursement? Oh, it goes straight to your, so there's two ways to do it, but you can have it go straight to your bank account, which is what I recommend, because if you do it their way, they take money every time you take money out. So yeah, so if you have a bank account,
Yeah.
they'll just automatically deposit it straight into your bank account. My last semester, they gave me 6,000.
Wow.
Yep.
Or about the what's it called? Classes. There's online and in person,
There's
right?
online and there's online and in person, and for some of this stuff, I would recommend doing it in person. The reason why is because if you do it online, it's really hard to follow, and depending if you have the right computer specs for some of this stuff, because a lot of times you need kind of powerful computers, and it's better to just use their stuff.
Yeah.
And
So it would be
you learn a
beneficial to do it online there. There at the college.
You could do that, but remember, doing it in an actual class, that's what's actually gonna help you. I know you're still shy about classes, but you should really you should really kind of get out of that little zone.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of secluded yourself from the rest of the world, haven't you?
I have. And it's been nice.
Nice. You sure?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna ask Maya. Maybe you can come. Maybe on Saturdays you can come over to our little study group. We've been having a little study group session for our statistics class every Saturday, and every now and then we just kind of just chill afterwards.
Yeah.
I can this Saturday. I can have a little bit. I could do a more in depth. I can give you a more in depth conversation about some of these classes. There might even be careers that you haven't even thought of that would even interest you. That go with the same range of ideas and fun that you have developed.
Yeah.
Like for example, Like for example, you could literally go work at the uh at that place you like to go to in Vegas. Imagine that.
Yeah, the HyperX Arena, yeah.
Yeah.
For the UGC room.
But I'm not the only one you should be talking to about this. You should also be talking to Cat about a lot of this stuff too.
Yeah, Cat's been talking to me about it too.
Yes. Because uh he knows the range of knowledge when it comes to computers more than anyone. Like he's ranked #2 in his state. He's he's very knowledgeable. Like you put him on your resume, you're golden if you're in the type of job season.
Yeah.
And really, you really can, because all he does is make websites. Once you know how to do it, it's surprisingly no different than playing Fortnite.
Cold hearted, petrified, lock the doors and run, going for a ride. It actually looks nicer when we use this. Let me do a little bit of that. You a lie, but you might crawl out with me when I'm sleeping. That's why I can't decide whether you should live or die. Though you probably go to heaven, please don't hang your head and cry. Who's dead inside? Cold and hot and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. Going for a ride. There's gonna be a little lower in this room. Oh my gosh, now I get to see a real feel for this. The lights are bugging. Oh, these look nice, but the lighting is bugging.
I'm gonna I'll be back. I got some stuff to do. Catch you guys later.
See ya, Q.
Oh, there goes Q.
Yep.
Nation made us stronger. Was abused. It's stopping. The E is pumping. Now, how do I make a UGC shop? It's stopping. It's pumping.
Mm.
Okay. This is gonna break a lot. You playing? I rolled. We're done. He's nuts. Just stop. Just stop. Oh, honey, honey pie, honey, honey, honey pie. Oh, just stop.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright.
I'm gonna play some better Minecraft.
Tired. I don't want to go to school today.
Question, come back. Question. Yeah. You good? They'll never find me pot of gold.
Pinky_cat said, fuck and sent a link.
Oh, what?
Yes. Watch it. Watch it.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna have something work. Hold on. Yeah, first open up Discord on my phone. Hold on.
Why does bro have a band-aid on his nose like an Uno? You want to know why? I want to know why. Show me. Why does bro have a band-aid on his nose like an Uno? You want to know why? I want to know why. Show me.
But if I'm so mean, why would I shovel a whole pathway of snow out here in the 0-degree weather? Just or
Fair enough. Hold on. Oh, that one. Hold on. Yeah, I got one.
The Emerald Tower said, a link. A link.
Are you watching a Disney show?
No.
Or like a Disney?
No, look at what I just put in chat.
You've been trolled by...
Yeah, just listen to it.
Why is it perfectly captured Disney's song from like
I don't know.
This sounds like something Disney would put.
It is. You've been trolled. I like yesterday. I heard that and it's just got stuck in my head.
If that gets popular enough, I'll put that into a sound effect. You know.
Alright, hold on.
You know, I want to play something. Is it Pico Park?
Oh yeah. Huh.
I wonder if Pico Park has come out yet.
Who knows?
It's on.
I mean, the creators do.
Not tomorrow! No! Alright, let me see. Who have I friends? You have friends.
You just saying that reminds me of something that's like, you're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later.
Alright, let's see. I have Cat. I have Blue.
Wait, what?
Oh wait, why do I not have your friend?
What?
Hold on. more.
Yeah, you don't have me. I don't know if you have me friended on Steam, but definitely not on PlayStation. I know that.
Oh yeah, you have PlayStation.
Yeah, you have to friend me because it won't let me send the friend request to you.
Oh wait, I just realized I can technically do that on my phone. Okay.
Yeah, you would have to send me the friend request.
Watching politics never gets old.
Thought you were about to say something else.
Nah. No, I'm not Riley. I don't watch porn in the middle of.
I'm surprised you actually knew what I was talking about. You knew exactly what I was talking about. I was like, he probably doesn't. What were you about to say?
I can tell by the way people talk.
You could just already get it by this point that I like for some reason my mind just goes real dirty real quick.
Yeah, all of us do, even Dancer.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, what'd you say, Q?
I said all of us do, even Dancer.
What are you talking about?
I got an even dirtier mind than the rest of y'all, trust me.
No.
My mind
What
just.
are you talking about?
You said you showed me some really sus songs before, so I know.
Like what? Like what?
She showed me a song worse than Four Big Guys and rolled.
Oh, you're talking about.
Oh no! Oh no! I have a one than Four Big Guys.
No, he's talking about bra moment.
No.
Wait, where is she? I thought Wait, no, I gotta view profile. Wait, why is it not showing your thing in here?
Let's see.
Okay, well, hold on, I guess you know what?
Alrighty, so hold on.
Oh no, you're gonna if you can play it through the valve beats. Oh god.
No.
I just realized I forgot you can play MP4s through the valve beats.
The Emerald Tower said, a link.
You can just see it by the title.
What is this? That's not Riley.
Look at the title though.
Not gonna lie, I like this image.
The image, but did you read the title? Like the blue title above it, above the image.
Is this like what's I'm trying to think of the style of the song. I forgot. Is this the
Okay, so did you read? Did you see what it's called?
Yeah, Blast Radiance.
No.
I see.
That's not the.
Yeah, oh yeah, no coffee.
Yep. Wait, are you listening to it?
Yeah, of course. It actually doesn't sound all that bad, not gonna lie.
Oh no, just wait. The start of it, not so bad. Later, it gets worse. Trust me. Oh yeah.
No, this isn't bad. I'd say Four Big Guys is worse. No, this isn't bad.
It's like at the 50-second mark.
Yeah, I'm about a minute. This isn't bad.
God.
Why do I feel like
You think that modding guys is worse?
I think it is. I think it is.
Guys. I'm thinking I should go get food. Should I? Should I go get some food?
I could just order you food.
Well, I don't want to use. I don't want. Well, technically, if I do order it and then get DoorDash, they go to the worst one that I want to go to. Like, okay, I'm planning on going to Taco Bell's, and the one at the on the towards the interstate, towards the interstate, or the truck stop on the interstate, near where I live. That one is like a better one. The one here in actual town, they like the tacos don't taste. They taste okay. They taste fine. It's just the quesadillas are so dry and they are not spicy at all. And sometimes they put in the different sauce, and I hate the taste. Like it literally tastes as if I'm eating horse shit.
Okay. So you're Micah 99, right? This is you.
Yeah. Oh. I'm just surprised, like you said that, and then right after you finished saying that, someone joined my lobby in Apex and immediately left. That's your name? I could have never guessed that in a million years.
Yeah, everyone spells it wrong. I mean, it's
Well, now,
for my name. You know?
well, now you can see mine.
Oh, wait, your name's actually that. I
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Did you know Myth used to use a fake surname before?
Mm.
I think he
No.
still does. He used to.
Yeah, I know Garrett does. Yeah, I
Yeah.
Oh, no, nothing.
He used to call
Not that new.
Joshua.
I remember it was like whenever he first came to the high school, and it just like we were playing Magic and like that. I was like, I can't get this like deck to really work, and then he invited me to the Discord, this Discord, and then for a little while I didn't really say anything, and then I started chatting because why not? And then since then I've just been joining almost daily.
It's quite nice when you get to know the people here.
Exactly. And some people say it's like, okay, all furries are weird. Not all.
Not all. I've been here 5+ years now.
Jesus. Like Cat, he seems normal except for the points that he just says meow. And like that.
All of us say Moab every now and then too.
I don't. I say it way less than y'all.
Moef.
I did not understand that whatsoever.
Moef.
Okay, look. Stop eating your mic. God damn it.
Taking it back to Mike shape.
Okay, who's whipping who? No, okay, have you seen,
Pinky_cat said, Pinky SBSS.atanos.me port, 20,555. This is for Bedrock.
Alright. Well, Q, have you played or seen Zenless Zone Zero?
No, I have not.
Okay, so saying like that, you should see the new character they've added.
Oh god.
They basically, you know how in some games that are like PG-13, they have that one sexualized character.
No, I bet.
Okay, so the one like that one character that acts lewd to a certain point.
I'll tell
You don't know, do you?
I don't, because I'll tell you right now, the first like PG-13 plus game that I have played that's rated 17 plus is Persona.
Hold on.
That's the old. I've never really played any like hard games.
Alright, here. Watch this.
Uh-oh.
If it'll send, is it gonna send? Hold on. Did it send?
Oh.
Hold on. It didn't look like
The
it sent
Emerald
here. There we
Tower
go.
said, a link.
I see it.
That one.
Hoyoverse.
Same guy, same people.
Recommended.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, the animation looks kind of cool.
And the gameplay is pretty fun. I haven't played in a hot sec gameplay. It is good.
Yeah, I see what you mean by sexualized, but why is she doing it to a girl?
Oh, which point are you at?
I'm on 42 seconds now.
Oh. Well, no, hold on. You'll see here in a second.
Whoa, the animation looks great.
Okay.
Why don't you?
Once you get like to 112, you'll see.
Higher. I mean, just post it.
See what I mean, Q?
Yeah, I think I'm at 146. I think so.
Yep, you're like a couple seconds behind me. Also, the song at this point is pretty good.
This does look kind of cool.
Now I kind of want to get back in the game just to try getting the character. Just wait.
Eyesight.
See what I mean?
Jesus. They're literally, they always say, I feel like it's same genre. Oh, no, a lot of different.
Same genre.
Just like heavily sexualized woman happens to do lots of acrobatic stuff and always it has some wicked powerful tail.
She's apparently a rat. Apparently, like an actual rat. If you look at her ears and like that, she's a rat.
A rat.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
There is an actual like furry guy in the game as well. I think like a wolf one. I can't remember exactly which one, but it's wolf-like basically. There's also one as a one that is a girl with a shark tail. Hmm. One that is like slight demon look and like that, and I think that's really about it of any human. No, there's also a giant bear. You apparently cast swallow your mic down your throat. Thinking I want to go get food. Yeah. I've only eaten breakfast, so I think I'm here. I'll be back here in a little while. I'm just gonna go get some food from somewhere, so I'll be back.
Okay.
There we go. Hello. Yeah, I'm now on my truck, so. In the You forgot I was what? Gonna go get food? Huh? Oh, I heard radio and something else. Oh yeah, so I'll be available all day tomorrow because apparently there's gonna be really bad weather tonight. Apparently. You guys still there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And what the heck are these people doing now? And fuck me. Why did they have to park there? So down the road that I live, it's a very a very small road, and these guys are just parked in the middle of one side, and with a garbage can poking out into the road some. Do what?
I was talking to you. Talking to and
Here, hold on, give me one. Ah, shit, I forgot. Oh, I heard someone.
No, bye, dancer. I'm gonna continue modding my.
Oh, you gonna leave?
No, I'm gonna continue modding my mod pack.
Oh, okay.
I have over 146 mods and stuff in it. More stuff in it.
Oh, Keith, when you go to like where you do classes and like that, how bad is do people not pay attention to signs there?
Science fair? I haven't even been there.
Or where you are, or where you live, or wherever you are the most. Do people really pay attention to signs whenever they turn or something like that?
Oh! Yeah, surprisingly, yes. Compared to where you're at, it's a lot safer out here.
Yeah, because
it's a lot stricter to drive out here.
Yeah.
Also California puts a lot of garbage in their cars for no reason at all, making literally everything more expensive than it needs to be.
Well, yeah, because right in front of the road, in front of the road where I live, there's two medians that are a no U-turn. In the past couple months, I have already seen over 20 people, and it's probably been a month or two of this. I've seen of me driving. I've seen over 20 people do U-turns on those things. Probably even over 30. Do U-turns on a no U-turn.
Yeah, I've seen adorable.
Yeah.
Out here they do stuff like that, but it's a little rare.
That they do or don't?
They do, but it's a little rare. You only see it in more of the outskirts areas of California.
I don't know.
But I basically do live in the outskirts. I live in the desert area, if you haven't noticed. Everyone says my internet's made of cactus.
For me, I live right, almost smack dab in the middle of Alabama.
Oh, okay.
If you look up Alabama, if you look up on maps, Alabama. Stop, BB. I'm in the middle of driving. I can't hear whenever you do that. But whenever look up Jasper, Alabama, and you'll see it's almost smack dab in the middle of Alabama.
Oh, my mom's calling me. I'll be right.
And luckily, that Jasper doesn't have as bad traffic as Birmingham or Huntsville. Jesus Christ, those two places have the worst traffic ever. My sister had work in Birmingham, has a job in Birmingham. Literally one morning whenever she went to work, this guy had accidentally rear-ended her. Completely just destroying the frame and that. Literally making her car undrivable. And unfixable. and the insurance didn't pay enough to replace the car. So yeah. Well, keep muted. Oh, here, I'm gonna go for a little bit. I'll jump back in the call after I get back home.
There. Clams. Now. I gotta restart those servers. Mom left work. Okay, back up. I need a stick and a golden shovel. A stick and a golden shovel. A stick and a golden shovel. Stick and a golden shovel.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, okay. Shoot, well, I'll be back later.
Tasty.
Meow. Hey, how are you? Still working a little bit, fortunately. Right. Nice, nice. I got to talk to Foxy today. Doing okay. He's being, you know, a derp. Nice. Meow. Meow. Ow. Holy crap, Q fucking scared the crap out of me. I'm on my work computer here.
Oh gosh, yeah, I can tell. Mike, what the heck? You sound different.
Dude, you were so fucking loud, and we were like, I was like, what the hell? It's like, why is Q fucking screaming?
Cat, you, I finally convinced Dancer to look into college.
Because, you know, the 5 viewers that she has is not paying off.
Yes.
Well,
She
what'd
got
she
yelled
say?
at by she got, so basically, I took advantage of her saying, she said that, her parents got mad at her for not asking me to be a concurrent viewer.
Wait, why? Well, well, I mean, why would you be a concurrent viewer? It's not even, no offense, her content's not that interesting.
She basically said the same thing, but more of the less that she knows I'm busy, which is why she didn't want to ask. So I said, why not just go to school and do graphic design? And she's like, and I told her my school has that, and
To be honest, she's not gonna be. She should not do anything with computers. I'm sorry.
Though, Cat.
Not computer literate with you. Okay.
She's not, but Cat, bear with me. She can be, and I'll tell you right now, this is just a disguise just to get her into school. This is more for video or video editing and stuff. Because I know she can do it. And once she realizes that she could probably, I think so. I really think so.
Okay.
She has all the qualities to understand it all. She just doesn't, and she just never had the motive to do anything. Once she has that motive, she'll probably stay in school and do other things. Like, this will probably just be a stepping stone for her, really. But
You know what she really needs to do? She needs to grow a backbone and start doing what she wants to do instead of what her parents want to do. Because I feel like her parents are driving her life a lot.
they really are.
Her money, if she wants to buy things, why she's not allowed to buy things without her parents' approval, even though it's her money. She's not allowed to open bank accounts without her parents doing it for her. It's time that she should open up her own bank account. She's of age. She doesn't even know her social security number. She says, I have to ask mom for it. I'm like, what do you mean?
I've got my social right.
Trying to grow up.
My little box. Yep. Yep.
She's got to do her own thing.
But see, this is why I really just want her to get into college, because this will help her build that backbone she needs.
Think? Because right now,
I think so. Because here's the thing. I'm really tempted into changing my major. That's another thing I'm also considering.
I've changed my major 3 times.
I know.
They say
you said that.
like 70% of people change their major within the first 2 years, and that's fine.
Yeah.
No.
It's because of my statistics class. Like it's really just a computer class in disguise, and that's what's really getting me to like look at other options. Like, I know I could be happy working in the aerospace industry, but I know I could be just as happy doing the same thing, but with computers. But this Saturday, I'm hoping to see if I can meet up with her on our little study group session. Hopefully I could bring her over, and then me and my friends, and I think I can, and I think my mom is gonna really try and push her into it, just trying, and like you said, if people change their major every like in the 2 years, she'll probably do it. In fact, and I think I'd say that'll be it.
Oh.
But the only thing is all we could do is hope, and I even told her just to talk to you as well, and stuff for also like stuff like this. Be supportive, please, because you know as well. Like she really needs to be doing more with her life, not just sitting around loafing all day, talking to Oni and some other weird people.
You heard that she broke up with her closest friend, right?
Yeah, funky. I have a feeling something. It sounds weird.
You know, I feel like that was the same day Oni friended them.
I think Oni did something.
I think Oni was been. You know how Oni's possessive. Also, Q. There was almost a mass school shooting again in Texas, northern Texas.
That's normal.
Yeah, apparently, 14-year-old was trying to walk in with a couple of rifles.
This ain't Fortnite.
Just so you know, Q, we have members that are in that school. That's why I brought it up. That's how I knew about it. Not because it hit the papers. It actually did hit the papers later this afternoon, but yeah.
Cats, it's very, very smoky out here. The fires are creeping up on me.
Q, it's time to move, my friend.
I know.
You're gonna have to spread your wings, Q. May I recommend Connecticut?
Tempting. So, I don't get free tuition. I would if I could go anywhere with my free tuition, but I guess to stay in California for that.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Blue has the same requirement, which concerns me. Because Blue, Blue's tuition would be paid for if he stays in his state. But
Pinky_cat sent multiple files.
Can only do community college. That's it. In his state. Only his state.
So he gets... Wait, so he gets free tuition for his community? That's it? Is that what I'm hearing?
For community college.
That's... I mean, he's going for like a bachelor's. It's not bad, but then again...
Oh, no, Q. We both know associate's degrees are not... They're not anything to be crazy for.
Right, but some community colleges offer bachelor's.
It's better than nothing. No,
Yeah,
he has to... No, his community, his program that he's in, I read the fine print, which I'm surprised his parents didn't call out, because you know what? Community colleges in this town, I would pay for him if he wanted to go to college here, if he was that worried. It's like $2,000.
What? That's it?
Yeah, Q. My college here is $2,000 if you wanted to go to community college. I mean, it's dirt cheap. And that's what his program will pay. But he has to put in 50 hours of community service as on top of producing a bunch of tests. He's not allowed to go ahead and take any different. He cannot do anything like any weapons or get caught with anything. He could be disqualified at any time if his GPA drops below a 3.0. He gets kicked off. Not that good of a program.
There's where the parents' angsty anger lies. That right there.
So but his mom signed him up for this program, and I'm looking at the fine print. I was like, this program's a hot trash thing. This thing is hot fucking trash. You're deadlocked to only going to a handful of colleges that are only nearby your house. You can't go anywhere, which locks them down. And I don't think that's right for Blue.
That's not right. Yeah.
$2,000 for a year, dude. I'd give Blue the $2,000. Say go wherever you want.
If he went just to live with you just for college, he would be in a better position in his own house.
I have 3 colleges down the street from me. I got literally 1 community college and 2 universities. But we both know Blue's not good at school. He sits there and then he freezes up. And that's not good. Because I'm going to be helping him with his school, and I don't care about helping with school. You know, it's a nice refresher for me. I get to relearn terminology and stuff. It keeps me on my toes. You know.
Mm.
What bothers me is his own parents literally made him sign up a crap deal for grant for a scholarship. Essentially, it's not a good scholarship because it can't be used for anything that's a 4-year, and it can only be done on Missouri credited community colleges only within his area, and he has to get written approval by the owner of the program if they will accept his schooling. So it's not even guaranteed, even if you do this whole program. It's not guaranteed. And that's what the fine print said, because when I was going over it, because Blue, you know, his parents didn't even go over the contract with him. They said, here, you figure out the contract. They made him figure out a legal contract that's supposed to be set in stone for 2 years of high school and 2 years of college. They didn't even look at it with him.
Jeez.
I don't know. I think that it just bothered me. I mean, I'm glad that he brought it up to me, and I'll gladly help him no matter what. But it's just something's weird, right?
That's very weird. No, cat. This is for Blue. I think we should set something up where we look up careers for him. We look up careers. The mom may have signed something up like that, but that doesn't mean Blue can't say anything about it. So
Yeah.
we sit down with Blue. We ask him what does he really want to do, and we'll formulate a plan for him to tell his parents. Because if he doesn't say anything to his parents, he's no better than Dancer. He has to go to his parents for permission to do literally everything. He has to be courageous and be like, this is what I want to do with my bare paws. I want to be.
But the problem is, he's scared of them.
I am too, but
He's scared of them. And like, come on.
So
You know, Blue doesn't need to go to school. I don't want him to go to college. You know what I want him to do? I want him to go find a certificate or something of passion.
Trade school.
I wouldn't even do trade school. Just a certificate. Certificates today are just as good as degrees almost, which is silly. If you get enough, you're fine.
Weird but true, because I'm already scheduled for an interview actually in January if elections go the right way.
Oh. If there's a political election and that's define your career, that's technically illegal. You cannot do something like that. Technically, they cannot bound it based off of a government election. Not how it works.
Technically, the reason why they can is because Republicans lean more into militaristic jobs and stuff. So that's the reason why. So that's why it's not true. Because when they invest more into the militaristic jobs, and that's where my job lies, we get more funded and more jobs open up.
Oh.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how much. You'd be surprised how much the budget hasn't changed. I recommend doing your due diligence based off of the defense budget of the last 10 years, based off of per president per year transition. I recommend looking at that. Not saying that you might find what you're looking for, you might not, but I can tell you every year, the budget goes up. And the budget for the military defense in the last 4 years, this has been as highest it's ever been in its life. And I can guarantee you that based off of that's what it is.
Yeah, of course we have the high. Of course it's on a hub for.
I can tell you, it's been documented that Trump actually spent the least amount of money for military. Biden spent the most. Just so you know. And Obama actually had a higher money going to the military defense than Trump did. So both Democratic presidents actually spent more money on the military than a Republican would. Statistically, in the last 12 years.
Well, if that's the case, then why are we so much in debt when we gave literally all of our weapons away?
You didn't give weapons away.
We basically did. We basically left them.
You
Left
sold
all of
them.
our. What do you mean? When we abandoned out of Afghanistan, we left all of our helicopters, planes, and tanks there. And
How does it cost too much to bring them back? And we don't need them. And I can't tell how much was left, but if the military left it, it most likely was for a reason. And it might have been a shady deal.
There was no shitty deal, Cat. We left billions of dollars worth of equipment over in Afghanistan. Yeah, that is no shitty deal. They've told me the story many a times in my school.
Again,
school where I work at is
a story is only as good as hearsay. Always do your due diligence and look at the paper trail. That's the only thing I can say. Always look at the paper trail no matter what story you hear. Even if I tell you a story, always look at the paper trail.
Also, hi, Dancer.
Yes, hi, Dancer. I gotta update this stupid doctor.
Dancer said, "Hello."
How are you doing today?
Stressed.
Are you sure?
What happened? Yep.
Did you two play Minecraft last night when I got off? I thought maybe.
I was playing a little bit with her.
Nice.
It was lagging for me, so it wasn't particularly great.
I didn't
My
expect
parents
anything
keep
less.
lecturing me.
Well, that's what parents will do until and then when you do something right, they'll say, "My house, my rules. I don't care when you get your way anyway." That's how they are. One of the reasons why I lived in my car for about 6 months. Wasn't bad. I do what I had to do. I'm not kidding you at all.
No, maybe. Well, maybe. There's another thing. I may be over at whose house tomorrow as well. Usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go over there to work on. I sometimes will go over there to do homework.
Are you talking to me?
Dancer said, "ALR."
I can update you and let you know. No, I'm talking to Dancer. But you know where I'm going to, Cat. To be fair.
Eden?
Good internet place.
Dancers?
No, I mean, she does have good internet, but no.
Oh, dog
where I
sitting.
talk to- Yes, yes. If you ever need a place to be, there at the time, I can let you know.
Okay.
Let's see, what time is it? 3 o'clock. Oh, I only got 3 hours left. Oh,
3 hours to what?
got school today.
Hey,
This
Q,
is a
is
one.
there a
This is a 1 o'clock.
is there a plan in case there's ever any unforeseen circumstances that are threats toward the student body at the location of your education?
Oh, you mean like, yes, there is. Yes, there is.
But you understand what to do and how to make sure that you're okay.
Yes.
Remember, Q, at the end of the day, human shields is a valid strategy.
Oh my god. I mean, yes, it is, but I mean, I don't have enough gas.
Oh my god, Q, I'm not talking about you, you idiot. Oh my god.
You know I care.
Oh my god, Q, please. At the end of the day, if it needs to be done, please. Who was doing work today? Good. Yeah. I get notifications when he does it. Or when he at least adds new work or does work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I paired a scheduling program to my phone, and it helps him like manage his work, and I also programmed it. I do some programming on it.
That's cool.
It was the least I can do to help him stay organized, and so far it's working. He's already getting 90s on his tests. He's passing all his quizzes. He's handing in all his work. It might be a day late, but at least it's getting done. It's a lot better than last year, where he wasn't doing the work. He forgot what classes he had to do. He forgot what work he had to get done. So it's the same scheduling program that we use that I've been using at the office. Because we have no task system, so I made one. Well, at least for my department.
Okay, when do you get home?
I'm home now. I stayed home today.
That's what I said.
But I was gonna eat something for some sort of noms. So I was debating on a cucumber salad, or not good.
No, it's in client side. There we go. 3, 4.
Rip. No. No, I'm just gonna lay down on my love sack.
So wait, Kat, I just realized we can only have 3 more characters for the team in the next team in Utopia.
Oh, who do we have on the next team? We have what? Pinky. We have. No. Yeah, we have an Element.
I have returned, my friends.
Hi. How was your day?
It was a school shooting that just happened. Of course, it had.
No, you didn't have a school shooting. Don't lie.
Huh?
You said it was avoided.
Yeah, and honestly, all I have to say is, of course, they decided to choose September 11th for it to almost happen.
And I looked at the news articles. It was just a social media threat. But at the same time, yes, you did have a threat. Yes, you did go on lockdown. And yes, you did have stuff.
Wait, it wasn't just on social media. It was like in one of the bathrooms. They put it on the mirror 3 times.
Well, according to the documentation that was released by the police departments, it was a social media post that originated at. And then a student was stopped by whoever made that social media post, and yes, they did deem that they were going to go ahead and do things, but that was avoided.
Actually, seeing most of the things that happened, it started by somebody drawing that on a mirror, and then somebody took pictures of that, and then probably the wrong person.
Oh. Anyways, regardless of the whole steps, I'm glad you're okay.
On social media, that's what most likely happened. And I'm surprised there's already news documents. I'm surprised there's already stuff on the news.
What do you mean? That it was actually posted around 12 o'clock when it happened. Dude, that's breaking news.
Oh! Hey! I was in a place that had... Yo, I'm famous now! Just kidding. Yo, guys, I'm famous now.
Hey, nothing beats my news. We're not going to be number 1 for a long time.
Well, also blues.
That happened in all of northern Texas.